Welcome to Seed Wednesday, everyone. So today's Seed Wednesday is You Are Enough. So the first thing I think about is, y'all know the song by Maverick City. It's called Jireh. I think it's Jireh, You Are Enough. I think it's Jireh, You Are Enough. I'm always mixing stuff up, but it's by Maverick City. And if you have not heard it, you need to Google it, go to YouTube and listen to it. Jireh, You Are Enough. It's an amazing song. But that's the first thing I think about when I think about Seed Wednesday. You are enough. The scripture for today is Philippians chapter 4, verse 11. Paul is talking, and he's telling us, and I love this scripture. He tells us about his ability to, in regards to whatever circumstance that he's faced with. He tells us about his ability to be content. To be content because of who he has, because of who he's with. And that's with Jesus. Y'all, I'm just so in awe right now. Okay, so something happened to me today, and my mind was blown today. I'm gonna just say that much. My mind was blown. It was like double blown. And what I mean by that is God always, I'm gonna just say this, God always amazes me. He always amazes me. I just want to encourage everyone. I'm just so excited. I mean, I know it sounds like I'm all over the place, but today I was riding on my way home from work. I left work a little late today, which is okay. And I just began to, talk to God like I normally do. And I was talking to him about something. And this something that I was talking to him about, it was how he gave me the answer. It was how he revealed the answer to me, is what got me. And I was just like a little schoolgirl that just got a note back from a guy that says that, we're going to go out or something like that. Or will you be my girlfriend? Or that's how it felt, y'all. I was literally riding down the road and I just could not stop smiling. I just want to share, y'all, my relationship. I am in awe of my growing relationship with God. And it's not just because he gave me the answer, but because, and then the scripture that he led me to today was like the icing. No, it was like the icing on a cake, because my day today, it just ended with the cherry on top, because I went to church. I didn't want to go to church today or tonight. And my husband was talking to me about some things, and he was telling me, we need to, treat church, treat our walk, because needless to say, he was telling me that we need to, like, we go to work, we're on time for work every day. We need to start being on time for church. He was just telling me some things that I needed to hear, that I didn't really want to hear. But needless to say, I did go to church, and I'm glad I went, because I got a chance to talk to a young lady about some things, and some of the things that God has been dealing with me about, which I told her, for maybe the last 10 months to a year. Those things have been coming back up. And God allowed me to share some things with this young lady, with some things that this young lady is faced with. All I'm going to say is God is strategic about everything that he reveals to you. He's strategic about your walk. He's concerned about your life. He's concerned about your thoughts. He's concerned about everything. He's concerned about every hair that's on your head. He is just concerned about you, and I love it. God is so concerned about me till He know that I needed a specific answer at a specific time today. And he gave me that answer. And it was how he gave me that answer. And then with the scripture that he gave me, Philippians 4:11, with Paul telling us about regardless of what he's faced with, regardless of what circumstance, he's going to choose to be content, or he's being content in every circumstance, which reminds me of the song Jireh by Maverick City, where it says, Jireh, you are enough, and I will be content in every circumstance. Jireh, you are enough. Jesus is enough. You will be satisfied with him, regardless of what you're faced with, whether it's death, whether it's a new life, whether it's a new birth, whether it's turmoil, loss of a job. And we wonder, sometimes people wonder why, well, how in the world are they still standing? How in the world can they seem content in even that circumstance, and they don't even have this? Paul even talks about that. The things that he doesn't have, he's still content. Regardless of what circumstance he's faced with, he's still content because of the life that he has with Jesus, because of his relationship that he has with Jesus. You can't do nothing. I see what he's saying now when he says that. You're just content. You're like, seriously, it is what it is. I am content in every circumstance. It may not feel good all the time. I may not smile all the time because of the circumstance. I may cry my way through whatever that circumstance is, but at the end of the day, I still see the light, and I know that my Father's with me, and I know the relationship that we have is true, and it's not going to waver. And I know that he's got me. So you are enough. Jesus is enough. Jehovah Jireh, he's enough. You will be satisfied regardless of what circumstance you're faced with. You will be satisfied and content in every circumstance because of who Jehovah Jireh is. And that's what I got for Seed Wednesday today, guys. I wish I could stay on here and talk more. I'm just so giddy, y'all. I'm so in awe of who I'm with. I'm so in awe of who he is. And I'm just happy. I'm just running over with joy with not just how I feel, but just being content in every circumstance, being content in the circumstance I'm in right now. Being content, just knowing who I serve, just knowing who I belong to. I belong to Jesus. That's what I got for Seed Wednesday today, guys. Until we meet again, y'all be content in every circumstance because Jesus is with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. And I guarantee you, you will be satisfied. I love y'all. Y'all take care until we meet again.